Anyways, enough talking about how great Dunban is. Is the heart-to-heart up here? Yes, it is. I thought so. This is probably Melia with someone. No, it's Fiora and Ricky, actually. Why does Ricky have so many heart-to-hearts with people? I don't know. Every time I see a heart-to-heart with Ricky, I'm confused as to why it's there, because most, like, I don't see Ricky meshing, like, super well with any of the characters. You know, some of the characters, you're like, oh, you know, Ryan and Charla, they obviously go together. And same thing for Fiora and Shulk. And Fiora and Ryan go together pretty well. They were childhood friends. Charla and Melia kind of go together pretty well. Dunban goes well together with Shulk especially. Pretty much just Shulk, really. Shulk and Fiora, yeah. Dunban goes well with Shulk and Fiora. But there's not like a specific character you think of, oh, Ricky has got a really good relationship with that character specifically. Not in my opinion, anyways. But, anyways, Ricky, have a question. What have we got, like 10 minutes? We should be able to cut out like 3 or 4 more of these at least. Ah, beautiful. See, Fiora, see? I see it, Ricky. It's gorgeous. You can see all the way to Mecha-Homs, which no longer exists. It's cut in half. Fiora, Ricky, have a question. Will I be able to answer this? What is it, Ricky? I got it right. Fiora, please tell Ricky, what is behind Mecha-Homs? Behind Mecha-Homs? I don't know. Just the sea and the sky, I guess. At least that's what I've been told. Maybe Fiora right. Something wrong, Ricky. Hereupon, Ricky wants to travel around the whole world after fighting Finish. You do? Wow. Why bother? I got them both right. That's an amazing idea, Ricky. I bet Shulk and Ryan are planning to just sit around doing nothing. And Shulk needs to get his act together in more ways than one. Oh, I know what she's talking about. Ricky amazing? Yes, Ricky amazing. Shulk and Ryan are Ricky's friends, but Ricky cleverest of all. If you like. I wonder if there's really anything out there to discover. Ah, there will be after Shulk makes a new world. If there is, it would be nice to see it one day. Not one day, sooner. Soon day. Fiora should be more excited. I'm excited, Ricky. It's just, will we really ever find anywhere else? If we do, will it be like this place? Or will it be free of fighting and squabbling? Ah, there's always conflict. Imagine a place where everyone could live in peace and harmony. Not need new place for that, Fiora. Make Bionis into peaceful world. That is Ricky and Friend's duty. Good point, Ricky. You're completely right. Why didn't I think of that before? You've really opened my eyes. Opening eye, no problem for Heropon, Ricky. Friend, make world better place together. I can't wait. Lead the way, oh Heropon. We'll all be right behind you. All right. I think there's one more in Aerith Sea that I have to do. Maybe 2. Hopefully it's in an easy-to-reach location. It's freaking not. It's on the Sleeping Dragon Isle. Ah. There's not another one. I think that's the last one. Let's get it done. Let's just go. Actually, I think... Is this closer? I think here, actually, where I am right now is closer. Where's Sleeping Dragon Isle from here? It's going to be an island. Right there, that's it. I'm probably going to die from this fall. I didn't think of that until after I had already jumped. I was correct in that I would die from that fall. How could this be indeed, Dunban? I just jumped off like an idiot. Ah, dang it. I was really hoping that Aerith Sea would not have a crazy far-off heart-to-heart that I needed to do. I think this is the closest jump point. Plus, the heart-to-heart is on this side of the island. I meant to jump off the edge there to get a little more distance, but it didn't happen that way. I didn't press B soon enough. I underestimated my own speed because of that quick speed gem I have. Dude, I remember when I first tried to get the map fully filled out for this place. It was such a pain having to swim all over the sea to unlock all this stuff. It was the same way at Great Magna Falls, because there's just so much water to swim through to unlock all of the map. Whatever. It's not too far. I've got just a little under 10 minutes. Get this one done, and then go to Alcamoth. Alcamoth is the more annoying one because you have to run all over the place. But I would like to be done with them and not have to worry about them next time. I'm going to need another, like, half hour just to finish all of the heart-to-hearts, which is what I did not want to happen. But you know what? That'll actually be okay. Because what'll happen is next session, I'll finish the last of the heart-to-hearts and probably fight 2 of the super bosses, depending on how much time it takes to beat the super bosses that I fight, which will be the Ancient Daedala and the Final Marcus, because I'm going to do them in order. So I should be able to beat 2 super bosses, finish all of the heart-to-hearts, and then have one final session. And that final session will be fighting the last 3 super bosses. There are level 89 enemies here. This isn't even a dragon. Why are you here? You're not a dragon. Ryan and Ricky, only level 2 affinity, but there's a level 89 enemy here. Okay. All right, let's get this one done. Ryan and Ricky, I have, you know what? Ryan is probably the closest character I would say that would be like a closer relationship to Ricky. Fish fly, fish fly. Because they have the whole teasing each other thing going on. Oi, Ricky, what are you up to? Ryan, see? Lots of fish. Fish with wings jump out of water, see? Ha ha ha, you must be joking. There's no such thing as fish with wings. You've lost the plot. Lost the plot? But Ricky, just see one. Stop teasing, Ricky. I don't know. I got it right. See? Fish fly. This is like the first time I've had a heart-to-heart that I can remember that I've had a heart-to-heart where they aren't standing, like, looking at one another. Ricky is looking out at the sea, and Ryan is standing behind him looking as well. Oh yeah, I saw that. So fish can really fly. Ricky not see before either. Village and forest not have flying fish. Right then, only one thing for it. We catch one and eat it. Silly, silly Ryan. Ricky want 5 for himself. Dude, Ricky would totally be down for eating fish. I knew it. My time has come. I will show all of Bionis my fishing skills. For those of us who have, watched the part of the playthrough or played the game where you see the ending part of Ryan trying to fish, we know how this goes. Ah, no. What's the matter with you? Ricky, remember that creatures with wings are special to Nopon. If Ricky eat flying fish, Ricky get in trouble. Don't worry about it. No one's looking. No. Dunga will get mad, but Ricky's stomach make noise. I won't tell anyone. But that means you've got to fish twice as hard as me. Ricky not happy, but food is most important to Ricky. Ricky get all fish before Ryan. I knew it. When food's around, you're suddenly up for it. I guess the whole creatures with wings being important to Nopon has to go along with Ricky, or not Ricky specifically, although he does, but the Nopon in general, like, revering the bird people, aka the Hyentia, because they obviously think highly of the Hyentia race. And the Hyentias have wings, which I recently learned you can actually use to fly, because freaking Teria was able to use hers to fly for some reason. All right, I know that one of the heart-to-hearts is at the Sky Terrace. I think there are 3 that we have to do in Alcamoth, so I need to see where each of them is. Not there. None on the first floor, or I mean the ground floor. Oh my goodness, that is the most annoying thing to get to. I hate that. I hate that that's right there. Second floor, Sky Terrace, and in the audience chamber. Okay, so there's one that's like super stupid, and you gotta go all the way around to get to. So that's gonna take forever. Thank goodness I have the speed up gym equipped. I actually did a lot of training here in Alcamoth. Originally, I was gonna go through Alcamoth on screen, but then I actually went into it for training instead, and I'm really glad I didn't go through it on screen, because it's actually really boring. There are a bunch of normal Telethia spawn, but there are no signature enemies that I could find. There's, like, no special Telethia here or anything. No sudden cutscene, like, anything at all. It's really... You think that with the Telethia suddenly taking over Alcamoth, they would have thrown in either some special enemies of some kind or just something interesting about it, but no, it's just... It's all really plain, unfortunately. I mean, the mist flying around the area is pretty cool, I guess, but whatever. What have I got? Oh, I was looking at how much time I have left recording to see how many of these I can get done, and I got stuck on that. Depending on how fast I go, I might be able to get all 3 of them done in Alcamoth. Not having to go back to Alcamoth would be great next time. Let's see here. The heart-to-heart is right over here, right? I haven't passed it, have I? I hope I haven't. Nope, it's right there. Good. We've still got Fallen Arm. There are like 3 or 4 to do there. There are 3 on Prison Island, and then there are like 2 in Bionis Interior. I need Charla and Melia at night. It is already night, thankfully. And then I've got the one in Magna Forest that I have to find. I really hope I can get these 3 done before I wrap up for today. I do not want to have to come back to Alcamoth for this stuff. Ancient Astrology. These heart-to-hearts were probably meant to be done before the Hyentia change, so this is probably going to be... They're not going to mention the Telethia or anything. Whatever's the matter, Charla? Why are you standing here? The stars, they're beautiful, aren't they? Knowing that they're the same stars I see back home, it makes me feel at peace. Yes, I feel it too. Melia, you know anything about fortune-telling? It's nothing but mumbo-jumbo. Of course I do. I don't know. It's about telling the future based on one's star sign. That's right. I thought only Homs knew about fortune-telling. I know nothing of its origins, but practitioners have existed for countless generations. Amazing to think that people of old looked up at the sky same as us. Quite amazing, yes. So, do you believe in fortune telling? No, I do not. Yes, I don't freaking know. Yes, she does. Is it unbecoming of me to dabble in such things? No, not at all, Melia. All girls love this stuff. Don't you worry yourself. Oh, thank goodness. I always wondered, you know. Tell me, Melia, what's your star sign? The Rhapsodist? How about you, Charla? My star sign's the Perfumer. You and me have great compatibility, Melia. So they have like a different zodiac setup then or whatever. I'd guessed as much. Haha, wow, Melia, you're even better at reading people than me. That one was actually really quick. Can I live a jump down from here, or the game won't even let me jump down from here? Awesome. Oh my goodness. How much time do I have? Not enough. I really want to get these last two done, and I'm probably going to go about 5 minutes over my normal time to get them done. Because I just really, really don't want to come back to running through Alcamoth. Because look at how tedious this is, having to run from place to place. I don't understand why the Telethia attacking makes it where you can't quick travel anymore. Because there's nothing special in here at all. Like, they could have cut off a few of the fast travel points. Like, stop you from fast traveling into the palace. That would have been reasonable. But I don't see the point in not being able to fast travel to Malfica Road, where you're just outside of the palace, or fast traveling to the fountains that are in the ground floor. It just makes it more tedious to have to run through everything. I guess they wanted you to have like the whole effect of, oh look, you have to walk through Alcamoth all over again where it's just infected with Telethia. But I feel like you still would have gotten that same effect if they forced you to walk through the just the palace when it was changed. And plus, even if you fast traveled in here, you'd still have to walk through all the Telethia to get to other places. Something else especially, I don't remember what I was going to say. I had another point, but I forgot it. Oh, some people might say, like, well, I mean, you know, you can't just turn off some of the fast travel points and leave the others on, but you definitely can because they did it in the Ether Mine, so it's not like it would have been super difficult to do. Because the Ether Mine, you can only fast travel to, like, 3 of the early locations, and then they turned off all the other fast travel points because they're all messed up. But whatever. Let's get in here and get these done ASAP. I'm actually only just now at an hour, so if these are like 2 minutes each, this won't even be that bad. We'll do the one, Ryan and Melia is behind me. They're the ones at the Sky Terrace. We're gonna go do the one at the throne first, which is also probably Melia with someone. I just don't know who. Look at all these Telethia lined up. And then look, they totally could have put like a signature Telethia here at the throne. That would have been awesome, but they didn't. There was not one there when I came here the first time. Shulk and Melia, let's go. And then hopefully I can also get the Melia and Ryan one done at Sky Terrace and then save and wrap up. Depends on how long this is. Requirements are not met. What do you mean? I've got Shulk and Melia. Oh no, that's Charla. Whoops. My bad. I accidentally took out Melia. I meant to take out Charla. I wasn't paying attention. So close yet so far. Is this gonna be about Melia's unrequited love again? Because I'm really tired of that subplot. I would have never guessed you were a princess, Melia. I'm sorry I hid it from you. I was waiting for the right time to tell you, but it never came. I should have figured it out from the way you dress. I dress differently to other girls. Yeah, your clothes are weird. It's not a bad thing. Don't tell a girl her clothes are weird. Really, that is quite a relief. I don't really know what other girls wear, so I was worried. Clothes really aren't that important. They're pretty important. I mean, not the kind you wear normally, but you know, the fact that you wear them. I like you just the way you are. You could be a princess of Papa or even from a crazy alien world. Hey, referencing Xenoblade Chronicles X before it was even thought of. I'd still be your friend. I always will be. If you keep talking like that, you'll get back in my good books. But I do wonder what it would be like if I were not a princess. I have no idea. Nothing would change. Nothing. Well, some stuff would change. Like, come on. Dang it. Stuff would totally change. I suspect things might have been somewhat different. How do you mean? We might have been closer. Really? You think it would make that much of a difference? Sometimes I'm jealous. I mean, of the others. I don't seem to fit in. And you do not share the feelings that I have for you. Oh my goodness, this again. You don't need to worry about any of this, Melia. Remember, I know, I'm me, and I don't need to be anyone else. You're right. And don't you forget it. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's go get the Rhine and Melia one done. I definitely should stop recording right now. I need to get this rendered out so it can go up tomorrow. Otherwise, I have to skip an upload day, and I do not want to do that. Although it's a lot easier to keep up with upload days when I can't stream anymore because my freaking HD60S is still messed up, and freaking Elgato has not replied to me. I've sent 2 emails and gotten no replies. I sent the second one earlier today, though. So I haven't really given them time to reply on that one. Alright, I've got to switch in Rhine. Right. Let's hope that this one is only like a minute or 2. And then we're going to be done for today. I'm going to outro really fast. Come on, loading screen. There you go. A breathtaking sight of the dead Mecha-Homs. Hey, again, the character has their back turned to the one talking. Check that out. How high are we? Man, Alcamoth, what a place. Careful, another step and you shall not be seen tomorrow. How on Bionis did you get the entire city to float? Amazing. It's quite simple, really. Right, yeah, simple, she says. I can't get enough of this breeze, though. It makes me feel alive. I quite agree. You enjoy it up here. I don't freaking know. I got it right. Gazing across our beloved land, it's a sight like no other. All those fears and worries just seem to melt away. So you feel it too, eh? It reminds me of when I used to sneak out of school. I'd go watch the clouds go by from the highest hill in the colony. I have to say that sounds just like you, Rhine. Shulk would come looking for me and we'd argue about me skiving off. He'd eventually give up and we'd hang out until school was over. What? But I cannot imagine Shulk being so naughty. Look, Shulk's always been a bit of a rule breaker, just like me. Poppycock? What the heck is poppycock? I'm saying it. Ah, dang it. I cannot believe that Shulk is anything like you, Ryan. Oh, so that's how you think it is. I had to say poppycock. Is that a British thing? I gotta ask Richie about that later. Tell me, if he's so different to me, what's he doing here? Whatever do you mean? Us two chose to leave behind our old lives and get revenge, even though Dunman said something about treasuring life. The point is, Shulk didn't listen, and that's the Shulk I know. I see. It don't matter what kind of danger there is out there. We live by our own rules. I somewhat get your point, Ryan. I am jealous in a way. I have spent my life constrained by the expectations of my peers. Well, my way works for me and your way works for you. You can't just do random whatever because all your responsibilities. But you think I'd last 5 minutes being top dog of your people? The Ministry of Health requires daily triathlons of all citizens. They'd be up in arms. Agreed. Best to focus on more suitable matters. Exactly. Now come on, let's find the others. Freaking poppycock, man. All right, I'm like fairly over my recording time. We're done. This is like the 4th time I've ended a session on the Sky Terrace. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, finishing up the heart. Wow, exactly 109 hours. I like that. Next time, we're finishing up the heart-to-hearts. Gonna fight the first 2 super bosses, and then the last session will be me taking out the last 3 super bosses and ending this series. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you then. Until that time, farewell.